Hey guys, how are you doing? How is everything? How is the new year going? Wow, I'm super excited. I think I've never been so excited in the beginning of any year. I know, like according to our calendars, the year is supposed to begin in January 1st, but it's always okay to just begin your year anytime that you feel like, okay, so I'm set, I'm relaxed, so now let me begin the year. Because I remember last year I actually began my year in March. So it's always okay. If January is not your month to begin your year, then it's okay. But as for me, I've begun it already. Nico, I'm in my first month of the year, so my year has already begun. So how are you guys doing? I hope everything is fine. And let me tell you guys, I think when you just have you ever just felt something nice? I think I have any feeling is something great happening this year, something nice. And I read something somewhere and I was like, okay, why not I just come here and then share it with you guys, because we are always discovering new things. So I discovered something and I discovered it from the Bible. So let us just get into it, then share it, because it's actually a blessed year and we're here to embrace everything about blessings. Actually, this year we are actually taking up everything that was meant to be ours, every blessing that was promised to Father Abraham. We are standing in the gap and reclaiming all of it. All of it is ours, actually. We are not saying sorry for anything. We are being blessed and we are just embracing it all, embracing all the blessings, embracing all the new opportunities, everything new in our life. So let's dive into it, actually. So, actually, I was going through the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, and the message that I got from there, oh my goodness, I was like, I must share it with my gang. So, I'll just go through it, kidogo, and then a word that is meant for you will actually just get your kapat, because they always say you can actually read a whole book, but maybe maybe a book is konini inabeba like 300 pages. Maybe the only one page is meant to change your life, only one page is meant to motivate you, so maybe only one verse is meant to motivate you. So let's go through it kidogo kidogo, and then we see which one will actually, maybe it can be an encouragement for this year. So let's dive into it. So it's actually Deuteronomy chapter 6 from verse 4 to I think 12, and it says, "Attention, Israel, God, our God, God the one and only. Love God, your God, with all your heart. Love Him with all that is in you. Love Him with all that you've got." It's actually, I'm reading actually from the message version, because it's actually kind of easy to understand. Hizo zingine zinakuanga tricky kiasi, but we go with the one that we understand kabisa kabisa. So we are actually being just emphasized on loving God during this 2024. Love God. Let, like, upendo yako tu yote patia God, because when you love, okay, it's okay, love your neighbors, love everyone, but I think the bigger percentage of your love, just give it to God, because God will give everything back unto you in a recurring manner. So verse 6, it says, "Write these commandments that I've given you today on your hearts. Get them inside of you, and then get them inside of your children." Now this is being told to the parents, actually, those who are parents, those who are actually, maybe you are guardian to someone, even your siblings. You are now being told, talk about them wherever you are, sitting at home or walking in the streets. Talk about them from the time that you wake up in the morning and the time that you go to sleep. It's actually maybe an assignment that has been given to us elder sisters. Maybe it has been, so the aunties, even maybe the uncles, the grandparents, like hapa wanaambiwa, always remind you, like everyone who is maybe beneath you, always tell them of the commandments of God. Wakumbushe, let them keep it. Like ni kama hapa hivi iko on their nini, like anywhere that they go, any place yote yenye wanaenda, they just keep on reminding of. So verse 10, it says, "When God, your God, ushers you into the land He promised through your ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to give you, you're going to walk into large bustling cities you didn't build." Ayaya. Ini ukianza tu kusoma hapo gozeleza, oh my goodness. "Then the well furnished houses you didn't buy come upon wells you didn't dig, vineyards and olive orchards you didn't plant. When you take it all and settle in, pleased and content, make sure you don't forget how you got there, because God brought you out of slavery." I tell you, this year we're going to walk into places. We're going to walk into new opportunities. Everything great is going to happen to us this year, because we already promised, and the word of God doesn't go in vain. The moment you read it, you believe in it, it will actually manifest in your life. We are being promised of everything nice this year. We'll walk into rooms filled with everything that we want, rooms filled with every wishes that we have, every vision that you have, everything that you have. While praying, tell God, God, I'm following your commandments. I'm following everything that you wanted me to follow, and I'm following them. So God, you promised me after I follow the commandments that you've given me, you will bless me with this. And let me tell you, by the end of this year, you will come and testify and say, by the way, God alifanya tu ile kitu yake. He's going to walk you into the promises that he promised our father Abraham. When you pray, tell God, God, I'm reminding you of the promises that you promised our father Abraham, the promises that you promised all our ancestors, all the promises that God alikuwa amepromise everyone in your lineage, they're going to come unto you. And when God takes you into that place, always remember that it's God. It's always God who has taken you out of slavery. So ukifika on the other side, don't forget that nani alikutoa on the other side. Always remember that God is the one who has carried you all along. God is the one who has just been there, holding you through all the seasons in your life. So we are believing for greatness. We are believing for everything big. We are actually praying for everything big, because our God is not a small God. Our God is a God who can do great things in our life. I've seen him doing great things in other people's life. Why not me? I've been celebrating other people's greatness. I've been celebrating other people's achievements. This year is my year of celebrating my own achievements. So we'll pray and tell God, God, we've been celebrating other people. We have been clapping for other people. We have been saying, yay, God has done it in your life. So it's time for God to do it in your own life. It's time for you to tell people, God has done it in my life. God has done it for me. God has done it in my family. He has done it in my relationships. He has done it in my siblings. He has done it in my workplace. So we are just tapping into every grace of blessing, the taps of blessings. Rivers, there's a verse which says, that it says that our bellies, out of our bellies shall flow I think it's rivers of living waters. This year will only be flowing in rivers which are of living waters. We will be thirsty, yes, but we'll be drinking from places that only God has ordained for us to drink. So it's our will, our wishes, we take them to God and tell God, you know what, God, let our wishes align with your will. So that's it. And till next time,